if I had to guess, I think a lot of people get really panicky. I think, like the stress thing, puts you in that flight or fight part, where you're just, so you got your kid in there, and I feel like then the parent is also like here too, stressing out, and you just got to take that time. I think a lot of people do kind of want like an answer right away, and but I think I think a lot of people get really stressed about food things, thinking my kid is going to very quickly be unhealthy. My kid is going to very quickly lose too much weight. But I think it probably, you definitely have some wiggle room, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I like I said, I think a lot of it, the kid feels the parent's anxiety or anger about it, and so it's trying to find a way to say, it's going to be okay, and trying to find a pattern to make it so that the kid's having successes, and then they'll be more willing to try more things.
On the road.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little girl that came in that hadn't eaten in 4 days. And
wow.
And the parent, and then like I'd see the parent, and the parent's like, and I'm like, deep breath, and like, let's just try. And so, and then she did, because the it wasn't that like, feeling. She was more willing to work and try and get that reciprocity going, and sometimes they'll do better in therapy than at home, because at home they have, the environment's the same, whereas here it's different. So sometimes I'll say, go somewhere different in your house, or go outside to have a picnic, or go somewhere that's not where you normally sit, where you've had all the issues. Go somewhere else so it's new and it's different, and then you can create a more positive, fun environment that way. And then don't worry about the dinner table, forcing them to eat right there. It can be there so they can see it and maybe smell it, but don't make that time where all the families there be this like this struggle. Have it be a different time and a different location, or whatever, just in the beginning, just so that the child can see that it's not like, oh great, now I'm at the table and I know how it's going to be, and everyone's going to be mad, and I'm going to be like, it's just taking that off the kid so that they can and just enjoy the experience of being together, and then using a different time to like try new foods more on like a contingency type plan. Does that make sense?
Having that change kind of helps them build like a new pathway in their brain, right? Because they're not just going straight to the old one where they're just going to slip right down it, right? Like having change kind of makes it a new experience, so it's easier to have a new ending.
Yeah. Right. So if you go and now you're sitting on outside and on a picnic, and the child, the child sees that it's not this stress environment, then eventually you take that to the table. Right. And then the table's not stressful, because it's not like, but you have to eat this right now. Like, so if the child sees that, the child will feel that and be more willing to, well, it wasn't pressure there and it's not really pressure here. And so they'll be more willing to take the step further at the table. But family time, dinner time needs to be like about being together, not about like, you have to eat this meal.
It's about being social.
Right.
Yeah. Building trust.
Yeah, so you have to take that time a little bit differently in the beginning until they can kind of mold it and meld it together. So you could be at the table trying new foods without that pressure, because they realize that it's okay, and it's not, they're not going to be mad, if
they're not getting in trouble. Right.